Morning. Welcome to your senior moment, episode 19. Today we're going to be talking about grit. I invite you to click on our link tree in the bio. You can see what we are involved in and what we do, and you can also use the links to jump to areas that interest you. Month to date, as of today, we're going to be at 380, 620 for the month, and for the year, we're shooting for 27,290 push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, and such. So that is an exciting thing. All right, so remember, it's young living or assisted living, and you can make your home a healthy home, but it all starts with you, and it begins right now. So you're probably thinking to yourself, Keith, what happened? You look so much better. You've gotten more handsome. You've gotten just so much better looking today than yesterday. No, kids, I got a new camera and a new microphone set up. So hopefully we can avoid the technical problems that we've been experiencing on and off over the last week or so. So let's get on with our grit. Webster says that grit is a hard, sharp granule or firmness of mind or spirit. Now, hard, sharp granule, that's like sandpaper. So think of that, tough, coarse. Firmness of mind and spirit, unyielding courage in the face of hardship or danger. Now, some examples of people in history who had grit would be the Apostle Paul. One would, if you know anything about Paul, you would have to admit that Paul certainly had grit. Mother Teresa is another one. Quiet, calm, the woman had grit. Dr. Martin Luther King had grit. Calm in the face of danger, fearful, he had grit. So no matter what you think of him, you would also have to admit that former President Donald Trump certainly has grit. Well, these are well-known and very visible examples of people with grit. I also wanted just to acknowledge we see examples of grit in our lives every single day. It's the single mom working full-time and just trying to raise her kids, just trying to get through the day. Or the couple who both work two jobs, trying to make ends meet and set a little aside. Or how about the young dad who just lost his wife to breast cancer and now has to build a life for himself and his kids? Not the kind of grit that finds its way into the history books, but certainly the kind of true grit that surrounds us each and every day, and I celebrate it. You know someone in your world that demonstrates true grit? If you do, drop a comment in the comment section. I'd really like to hear about it. Now, our grateful moment of today is the podcast app, Spotify. Do you know what Spotify is? There are thousands and thousands of podcasts on Spotify on every topic that you can possibly imagine. People that you've never heard of before to very famous people have their podcasts on Spotify. I stopped listening to the news on January 1st. That's it. You know, there's nothing good about the news. All they talk about is gloom and doom and how everything is going to hell in a handbasket. And I just don't believe it because my own life experience tells me something quite different. So I just stopped. I also stopped listening to Talk At You radio. I used to listen to talk radio all day long. I no longer listen to talk radio. So when I'm in the car, I want to bring something into my mind, into my brain that's helpful. So I listen to podcasts on different subjects and topics, and I listen to books on tape. So that's my gratefulness today. Podcasts and Spotify is the grateful moment of the day. Okay. Let's start with some deep knee bends for the week. You can see we got a little broader view here now with this new camera. So that's nice. Hopefully you can hear me well. We'll play with the audio a little bit because there's some gain settings and all that on there, but don't worry about that. All right, let's just do 20 deep knee bends and then we can get on with our day. Of course, when we're done, you're going to continue on and do 20 push-ups and 20 sit-ups, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do 10 additional deep knee bends, bonus deep knee bends, because it's Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bonus deep knee bends on Monday. That's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live.